I'm practicing dropping into neutrality. Why? You come from something, a meeting with some people, something going on. Well, a lot of stuff is cooking around right now. So for me, if I go into a new meeting or a new situation, I want to make sure and clear whatever it was that was going on in the previous moment. I don't want to bring that with me into the next moment. I want to start a new situation. I want to download a new situation based on what's going on here. What's real right here. All that other stuff is just background noise. And that background noise right now on this planet is consuming people. Is consuming people. So for me, I just look for, well, where is that moment, that opportunity where we can drop and just deepen here. People right now on the planet are holding on to things. In fact, I read an article, they said that like a huge percent of people have chronic abdominal pain, and they don't tell anyone. They don't tell their family, they don't tell their doctors. Like the percent was like over 70% of people. So the goal here is we don't want to hold on to things. The last stage, everyone was holding on to things. Now we want to get in the practice of whatever is going on, welcoming them and dissolving them. As this flow gets going, you reach a point where early on, people resist dissolving these things. And the more you practice this, it becomes more painful to hold things than to dissolve them. Before I even start to dig in on quantum field work, I always scan and make sure the quantum field is nice and clear. So even loved ones, I say, for this moment, we're going to clear any cords. Why? Because it's very hard to cultivate a neutral space if you have energy connections to people who are not interested in neutrality. If your field is connecting to people that have emotion and polarity and judgment, and you want to cultivate resting here in neutrality, it's like trying to go out in a peaceful thing and going out around a bunch of splashing. Doesn't work.
My husband and I were fortunate to attend one of the 4-day events. And Paul and Lily are so kind in sharing, they never charge for the events. So don't let that keep you away, that's for sure. And it was profound. I think there were, 150 to 200 people there from different countries, different cultures. And everybody had amazing experiences of being more in touch with the real self. We talked amongst each other at the breaks and at the lunches and dinners and out on the beach and whatever, and it was just profound how many people were happy again and a sense of deep, deep contentment to get to know themselves better in the body and their right to be here, right to be in existence. It's priceless. It's absolutely priceless.
I had been a powerful dreamer, done Sonoy Indian dream work as a younger person. I had done transcendental meditation and other forms of meditation, and somehow after retirement, I lost that. But with the help of Ligia and Pascal and the laser, I found myself suddenly, or not suddenly, beginning to dream again, to develop the energy to get out and work with people regardless of whether I get paid for it or not. And the most important thing was the sense of fully living again. It's really powerful. And if this can happen to be at my age, think of how you guys are going to be able to use this to lead a powerful life with other community and with enjoying the new way of looking at things.
The space that I go to when we go back to Vermont, when I sit there, it's so charged that I could be away for a while. I get back there, I drop into that space, and it's like, whoa, I'm back. So cultivate that, and the more you cultivate that space, grow it out to your whole home, in your car. When I do work in a given place where I'm doing sessions, I go there, first thing I do is I sit, I open up my field. When I go on an airplane, first thing I do, I sit, I open up my field. When I go in a hotel room, I open up my field. Why? Because people have been thinking in emotions in those places, and I don't want to spend the night processing whatever's been going on in that ether. So I go there and I drop it into neutrality. It's a tool. This is a tool. Perception is a muscle like any other muscle. The more you practice it, the more it's going to naturally be there.